Bro, I sang Thick of It to my daughter, Esme. She started crying. She stopped crying when I stopped singing it.
Oh, fantastic. Great. You know, I put the song out and it was just getting a ton of hate. I was like, all right, let me just lean into this.
You even had me fooled.
Because you messaged me being like, bro, are you all right?
I'm not. JJ, how up to speed are you on the current election environment here?
That's why Camilla's winning, right?
No, Camila Cabello is running for president.
But
yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yo.
by the way, I love Rosanna, man. This is one of the reasons why I followed her. Oh, do I want to say this?
Back when we were fighting, I said 10 times 10, and you shoved me so hard.
Yeah,
You could hear an audible gasp. Messi's drink suing Prime.
Honestly, what is going
Bro,
on?
didn't he copy us?
JJ, why are you wearing the pants that an astronaut would wear if they go to the moon?
Just leave me alone, bro. I'm just better than you.
How dare
You've got mozzarella sticks on your shirt, bro.
mozzarella sticks, bro?
You love your graphic tees.
Dude, are you serious? What, you don't like cheese?
I mean, I do like cheese.
Fried
This is
cheese?
good. Fried cheese is fantastic.
Can I ask a question?
Hit me.
How exactly do you like your cheese?
Oh, that's right.
Drippy, bro.
How long can we keep doing it?
Bro, I can't. The internet just makes no sense, man.
No.
Like, why have they just gravitated towards that?
Why?
It's just crazy how we deal with this. With
Like, and now you have what's his name? Like, I see people like Darth Vader doing it.
Dog, I've been every character possible.
Sonic.
Family Guy.
Yeah,
Peter
yeah.
Griffin. Homer
Simpson.
But, like, they turn me into everything and just make me say that cheese is drippy.
Michael Jackson.
I didn't see that one.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Someone did OJ. that one was a bit.
Well, I don't think I understand why. And perhaps, actually, you know what? I do understand why. Because it's so cringe, but it's like catchy cringe.
Yeah,
and you can make memes out of it.
Yeah.
And so,
And they all do well. So people are just there like,
Yeah.
this is just free views.
whatever, we'll take it, bro. How does it feel being a co-owner of Lunchly?
So
I
good.
gave it equity.
You actually gave him percentage.
so good. I'm gonna eat some right now, dude.
Well, not a full percentage, you know. Like,
well,
we haven't discussed the actual amount yet.
yeah, well, I haven't
something tells
internally.
me-
I
something
haven't
tells-
let him know, but
Something tells me it's gonna be big.
nah, I've made it very clear it's gonna be so minor. But you know, yeah, it's anyways. Welcome back to the United States.
Yeah,
How
good
you
to be
feeling?
here.
Tired?
You know what? I'm actually all right. Not too bad. You know, I slept well today, or last night.
What's it like?
What? What?
And action. What's it like being a #1 selling artist?
What? I mean, I'm not, but I felt it's weird. It's weird. Like, I'm doing well. Like, the song's doing well.
I'm in the thick of it.
Yep.
every
Yep.
single day.
Everyone. Yep.
When I finish.
Yep.
From the screen to
The ring to the pen to the king.
I've been stuck in my head.
Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
They love it. They
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, I mean, I feel like, you know, this is a good time for me to tell everyone that I'm actually not pissed. Like, I'm not mad.
Hold on. There's a much better way to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, that was so underwhelming.
Okay.
What?
Nah.
Bro, hold on. You didn't set him up right either.
No, I didn't know he was going to just
What you
unveil
pulled
it.
off was one of the greatest marketing strategies I've ever seen in my life.
So good.
Absolutely I messaged you on this. I said to you, this is fucking incredible. Just marketing genius.
Okay.
And it worked. It really was. Sorry. Go ahead. You tell them what you were saying. I just wanted to add a little oomph to it.
I
okay.
want to add more oomph before you add the most.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Bro, I told you I'm taking notes. What you did was absolutely brilliant, to reiterate what Mike said. And as your business partner and friend and also a marketing person, you even had me fooled, JJ.
Yeah, because you messaged me being like, bro, are you all right?
I couldn't tell. I think I saw you flipping out on like Aiden
Ross's
Ross.
stream, yeah.
And
Yep.
even Jake brought it up to me and was like, dude, like the way KSI is acting, I was like, nah, he's fucking with everybody. He's fucking with everybody. And I'm taking notes because, like, if you act angry, this is what I've learned that you've taught me. People will just continue to make fun of you for the song. But that only contributes to the streams, the views. Like, bro.
So like, if I didn't have a song, I'd say the only thing I would have done is probably the 2 tweets that I did at Dan.
The first 2.
I think those were genuine.
Yeah.
Those are me like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Don't fucking come on my business, da 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 da. But then, because I had a single coming out, I was like, oh my God, I can just use this as a way to market my song.
Bro.
I can use all this hate, all this attention, and just drive it to people going to my song.
We've already spoke about all this because we've been shooting Prime stuff all day.
Yeah, yeah.
But I told you that I've always said that attention is the currency.
Yes.
But I don't always practice what I preach.
Yeah.
You really practice.
Well, that's what, like for me, I've been doing this for so long. So, you know, I've been loved, I've been hated, I've been wherever in between. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Let me just embrace this. Like, you know, I put the song out and it was just getting a ton of hate. People were clowning on it. And, you know, I know the song is good, but I know a lot of people, you know, are just going to jump on the trend. A lot of people are sheep. They're just going to follow and just do whatever they want to do. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me just lean into this and be pissed off, angry, tell people, guys, stop making memes, knowing that they're going to make more memes. It'll just be like, oh, stop making fun of me, knowing that they're going to make fun of me more. And like, stop making videos on me, you know, saying that my downfall is imminent or, you know, satisfying downfall, this satisfying.
Was all that like part of the strategy, like going into the rollout? Because, or did you almost see like what was happening as it rolled out and then you kind of started to build around? Because I think I messaged you about this too. I don't think I've ever seen in a long time a song really take a life of its own on the internet like this, where the amount of covers I saw of it. I saw that metal cover of it.
Yeah.
They were mocking it over Kurt Cobain singing Nirvana live on stage, singing Thick of It instead. Like, bro, every meme, every video, every AI generated thing for like a week was all Thick of It, including even some Drippy Cheese.
Well, it's just because like, it was just doing well view-wise. People are just gravitated towards views. So if it's popping, if it's the trendy thing, everyone's just gonna hop and, you know, be like, yeah, cool, let me hop on this. Let me, you know, push it as much as possible because it's just sick. Like I post a random Thick of It cover and all of a sudden I'm getting over 1 million likes. I'm getting millions of views. People are there like, this is sick, I'm gonna hop on. And that's why this whole like, it's like a snowball effect. And the thing is, you know, it's the internet. You can't fight and beat the internet. What you can try and, I guess, play the internet in a way to work in your favor. So that's kind of just what I did. And yeah, I mean, there's times where I was just there like, like, you know, maybe I'm getting a little annoyed, but then I'll always look back and go, nah. It's all part of the plan. I've got to just go with the flow. And now it's in the Billboard and it's gone higher. So I think it was at 86. 84 first week, and now it's 64.
Oh my! Oh,
second
it's moving.
So that's the thing.
And unfold.
Well, and people are saying like, "Oh, you're only on the Billboard because people hate listening." So I was like, "Okay," but then they're still listening.
I hate this song. I can't stop listening to it.
Was it? It's 61. Well, there we go,
bro.
Wow.
It's seeing all the memes and then the hate, and then I'm talking to Kevin, my videographer. I'm like, man, people are hating on it, but that means they're listening, they're watching, and then it breaks the top 100, then it breaks the top 90, top 80. I'm like, you're brilliant, bro.
Well, ultimately, like, you know, as long as the song is good, then it's fine. Like, if I made an actual bad product, then, bro, like, it's not going to be doing as well as it is now. Like, yeah, it might, you know, go up and, you know, do.
Well, that's
but then it's just gonna fall off the face of the earth the next week.
Well, that's the thing about attention and views is like they're objective. Like the statement you just made is subject. Like any song can be good or not good depending on the person you ask, right?
That's true.
Scoreboard. Like views are views. With all of the attention around the rollout, I don't know if enough attention was given to the song itself. So I do want to ask you about some of these lyrics. I don't know nothing about no ice. I'm just cold. Have you thought about maybe putting on another layer of clothing?
Fuck you, bro.
They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. Are you actually able to ski?
I can. I snowplow. But that counts. That does count as skiing, right?
No.
No, it does. It does.
You mean you like shovel your driveway?
No, as in like
pizza.
Pizza, yeah.
Yeah, it surely
I pizza down like Reds.
Reds?
I've done that before. Terrifying, terrible
Is
idea.
that in Europe? Is it reds, not greens?
I think the scale is the same. What reds?
Is that like kilometers?
No, what? No, it isn't like how steep it is.
It's green. In the States,
green
it's
or like
green.
a black diamond if you're getting real serious.
Black diamond. What? There's a black. There's red. There's blue.
That sounds racist. Highway to Heaven, I'm just cruising by my lone. What about the Sidemen?
That's Trippy's verse.
Well, he doesn't like the Sidemen?
What? I mean, he does. I don't know. I don't know if he knows who they are.
My faith in God, mine in the sun, I'm about to sow. Is that Trippy's verse?
That's also Trippy's
What
verse.
is he going to sow?
Ask him about the line.
Well, I don't know. It's Trippy.
The line. The line, bro. That really made its viral
Okay.
debut.
From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. There's always drama when I ring. What comments do you have about that statement?
Well, it's about my life, and then there's always drama. When I call in. I mean, I create a load of drama. With Dan, TDM, and
Dude, I have
Lunchley.
I have to say, bro.
Yo, that's
Fucking Dan TDM put out one tweet. The dude said one thing.
the biggest series ever. He said one stupid thing.
And we're still talking about him.
milked
He's
it.
a legend.
He's a bro.
He's a legend for that.
I'm gonna beat this horse, even though it's dead. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, it's honestly, Dan fucking crushed it. That's amazing.
Bro, I'm so happy he tweeted because, oh my God, he just made this way bigger than
It was the beginning
could
of the
ever
snowball.
been.
Yeah.
Bro, without him, I probably wouldn't have No, I wouldn't say that.
You should give him production credits.
No, I was about to say I wouldn't have a top 10 or a song in the top 100, but I feel like it would have done it eventually, but not this fast.
No.
I feel like he just allowed this craziness to happen, and it just spiraled out of control.
This episode of Impulsive is brought to you by NASCAR. The Battle for a Cup Series championship is heating up at Homestead-Miami, and the remaining 8 drivers are fighting to make it to the final round of 4. The action in the playoffs has been crazy, and it's about to heat up in South Florida. These drivers are going to put everything on the line to be named champion, and this is one of their last races to secure their spot as one of the 4 drivers competing for a championship. It's win, and you're in. So drivers will be using every inch of this action-packed mile-and-a-half track to give themselves the best chance to secure their spot to compete for the championship. Grab some cold beers, invite some friends over, and make sure to stay tuned in to the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs at Homestead-Miami Speedway on Sunday, October 27th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern on NBC. Shout out NASCAR. Back to the show.
Even with the whole Lunchley thing, I think it was mostly positive until Dan tweeted. And then everyone was just like, oh my God, a big OG YouTuber who's just clean, doesn't have any controversy, is going at these guys. Yeah, we can now rally behind this and say, fuck Logan, fuck KSI, fuck Jimmy, fuck Snacks. Yeah. And then, bro, it just spiraled out of control. Bro, he got 60 million impressions
That's amazing.
on a tweet.
That's
Dude, snacks have taken such a downtrend since then.
No, not for Kai Cenat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Lunchley is not a healthy food, but go get your McDonald's Kai Cenat sandwich now with a supersized French fry on the side, and everybody's clapping for Kai. By the way, we should clap for Kai, but we should also clap for
play. Yeah, but
for
we're
us,
the one
our
complaining.
business.
We weren't the one complaining.
I know.
So that's why it's ridiculous. It's fine for Cenat, and it's fine for FaZe Rug, and it's fine for Ryan Trehan. But for us, we're the bad guys. How dare you? How dare you release a product? Get out of here.
It's super just weird how that works, bro. I feel like YouTubers should be supporting YouTubers, especially in the age of influencer brands.
Because we are all doing so well, it's always fuck these guys. Because we're the type of people who don't stay in our lane and just keep it pushing. We're there always trying to break out and switch it up, change it, bigger. People are just tired of it. People are just fuck these guys. They, everything they touch is gold. Nah, fuck them. We're gonna go after them, and pray that they crumble.
And
Pray
they
that we get their downfall.
They just fuel it more.
Yeah. So you literally can't beat us.
No, you could. It would just be don't talk about us.
Yeah.
Or you guys. But like it's like
But it's
they
so
can't do that
hard.
because
You know why?
Because there's money in it for them.
Yes.
There's money in it for them.
Oh, it's a low hanging fruit. It's just so easy to say something and get views from it. So easy.
So does it almost become like a rising tide lifts all ships economy?
Yes.
Like if you guys put something out, they make you guys the enemy. They make money off it. Your product goes up as a result of it, and you make money.
Well,
So just
I think when we first launched Lunchly and the initial reception was positive, and then immediately extremely negative. Everyone's like, "Yeah, this business, it's over." and then 7 days
snacks are
pass,
done.
and it becomes one of the most viral memes ever. Like all that negative attention, because as I said before, attention is a currency. It's just energy has like transformed into user generated content, which from a brand perspective, UGC it's called, is quite literally the most valuable thing you can ask for. For the amount of I'm talking billions of free impressions, because everyone knows if you make a Lunchly TikTok, it's gonna go viral. Watching Talk to Her, listening to Thick of It, it was the perfect storm of bullshit.
And the thing is, it's not like
Brain
we didn't
rot.
plan this.
No,
people think, people probably watch this and be like, they planned all
No way.
No
anyone thinks
way.
that we
It
planned
was
that,
just,
bro.
we just did it. And then obviously everything just came together and we were just like, all right, well, time to run with it.
Run it.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
Drippy Cheese, Talk to Her, listening to Thick of It by KSI. And I sang Thick of It to my daughter, Esme.
Yeah.
She started crying.
No, tears of happiness.
No, she was so sad. She,
So sad.
she stopped crying when I stopped singing it.
Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Great. But that's the thing, like, I'm still gonna, even with this coming out, I'm still gonna get clowned. People are still gonna take the piss out of me because it's just so, I'm just that type of guy. Like, I do so much stupid shit. Like, I try to pretend that I'm smart, or I try to be smart. Maybe not pretend. I try to be smart, and I still fuck up. So it's, I'm just.
You're human. You're human.
I'm human, but like, I don't take myself too seriously. Like, maybe every now and then you get to see a serious me. And it can be a bit like, oh
rare.
shit.
I saw seriously when we were fighting, bro.
Yeah.
He was mad.
yeah.
He was so mad at me sometimes. When we were doing the math.
Yeah.
You were getting mad. I was
You
like,
got under my skin so
like,
much.
fuck. I'm really making him angry, bro. Ask him 10 times 10, then that was your
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I said 10 times 10, and you shoved me so hard.
Yeah.
You could hear an audible gasp. It was like,
Do you guys ever have like moments when you're like on shoot, you're wearing like the aluminum foil pants, you're dressed like an astronaut, you guys are holding up drinks, Illuminati's approved all of the messaging, all that shit, where you're just like, yo, let's run this shit back right now, motherfucker. Like out of nowhere, bro. Like you're just like, yo, because bro, come on, dude. You wouldn't want it just for the fun, just for the plot line?
What plot line? I don't understand.
Dude, I'm in the thick of it. You're not really getting deep. JJ, how up to speed are you on the current election environment here?
Oh,
don't do that.
but here we go.
don't do that.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I swear Camilla's winning, right?
No, she's not.
Camilla.
Here's the thing, dude. Camilla.
Wait, is
Camilla Cabello is running for
winning,
president.
wait, what's
Kamala.
oh,
But it's okay. It doesn't matter. Bro, I mean, you're from fucking the EU. Or not even. I guess you're from fucking UK.
Brexit.
But no, she's, from what it looks like, and I don't know how much you could ever really trust the polls, there seems to be a little bit of a gap, a widening gap in the favor of Trump. That's what it seemed like over the past couple of weeks. But they shift around a lot. Now, last week, Trump quite literally put the fries in the bag, bro. Like
I did see that.
So he went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And he served a bunch of people, which I think was a cool.
That was very sick to see.
But then it came out recently that the McDonald's was actually closed and they were hand-selected customers that were driving through. So it was
What do you expect?
Well, yeah, agreed. Well, no, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it's been a scandal over the past few days.
scandal.
Yeah, real scandal.
Stop.
No, it's been scandalous, dude.
Yeah, country's in an interesting spot. Super divided as always.
Well, I feel like after he got shot at, they probably upped the security a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like started for sure.
That makes sense.
For sure. And there's been like a bunch of other plots around it too. But yeah, we're coming down to the finish line, dude. I'm actually
So wait, when is the finish line?
November 2nd, dude.
Oh, so
We're like November 5th. Get out and vote, guys, on the 2nd or the 5th. I don't fucking know.
That's actually a really important message. Yeah, for anyone listening, it is important to vote.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, admittedly, I didn't think I really like understood the importance of voting. I didn't realize like the significance of it, but it is a backbone of what makes America the greatest country in the world. And if you have the right to vote in America, 1000% get yourself educated and go vote.
so if whoever wins, like, so
January.
let's say Trump wins,
He'll become the president. of the
will
United States.
America be all right?
Well, now
let's say-
you're getting into some.
Well,
It depends on who you ask.
Well,
it's
okay.
another. It's
so
another
I don't know. Like, will there be a civil war depending on?
No,
who
guess what's going to happen,
wins?
JJ? Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay.
January, whatever date is going to come.
Nah.
People are going to wake up.
I got someone with the answers.
Yeah, true.
You're on the podcast. KSI just asked an important question. I think you would know the answer to it. Obviously, being one of the most
Prophetic.
profound people that I know.
Give them the opposite.
Well,
The
give
opposite.
KSI my love.
All right.
I'm here.
Hi, bro. Thanks.
He says thanks. He said, "What's going to happen if Trump wins the presidency? Will America be all right?"
If Trump wins, America's going to be great again, and there will no longer be tampons in boys' locker rooms. There will no longer be boys and girls sports, and we're going to get our country back. If Trump doesn't win, our country is fucked to never come back ever. It's the most important election in the entire existence
Universe.
of the United States.
All right. I'll call you later. Thanks for your input.
Hey, make sure that makes it on air. Don't cut it.
All right.
Okay, so according to your dad,
No,
really
no,
important.
it is a very important election, JJ. But I'll tell you what the deal is.
Okay.
America is not just going to implode. Because guess what? Half of the country thinks America will implode if Trump wins. Half of the country thinks the country will implode if Kamala wins.
So
guess what's
basically,
not going to happen?
No matter what happens,
It's over. Yes. It's okay. It's one of two. It's either no matter who wins, the country implodes because half says one, half says the other.
Okay.
Or either way, things just keep going on. Yes, things will go. If Kamala wins, things will continue to become more progressive, and that will be good for certain people. Right?
Okay.
It all comes down to who you are and what you want the country to look like in your opinion.
I have to say
To an extent, because some of it is like border related, which is safety. Some of it is global, or geopolitical warfare, theater, safety.
Okay.
Some of it is inflation. Some of it is economy, right? Like groceries and stuff is, and food and gas is, well, not gas, but a lot of groceries are very expensive right now. What's the reason for that? On the same note, the stock market is at all-time highs right now, right? So it's really hard to say what exactly is going to happen, but I'll tell you what, we're not going to explode. Like, it doesn't matter, get taxed, you're still going to have to pay all of your money to taxes.
Okay.
Like, in my eyes, dude, we've had both people as presidents, and like life, there was nominal changes to life over the course of that span.
when Trump was first running for president against Hillary Clinton, what was that, 2016? I actually couldn't fathom the idea of Donald Trump being president.
Because I saw him on like
Reality TV, the president.
yeah. I was there like, how is he even running?
I remember thinking I remember going, there's absolutely no way that this reality star is going to be the president. And then he won, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to people, and they admitted to me, I'll say this just because this is what I heard. This is just like a personal anecdote. Man, at that time, at least in 2016, a lot of people were not ready for a woman to be president, and especially not if that woman was Hillary Clinton. And I feel like a lot of people are secretive about that feeling.
Okay.
And obviously, like you can't like share that publicly without being like extremely judged. But it obviously would depend on the right woman to be president. She'll be the first president of the United States if Kamala does win. It just if the question is Kamala Harris the right woman to be the first female president of the United States? If it means beating Donald Trump.
Well, and it's also a giant jump because she would be not only the first woman, but an
fellow.
African American woman as well. Or
I think that what I'm saying is
like a mixed.
I think there's a lot of secret Trump voters. I think there's a lot of people that when they get to the voting booth, they will put Trump on their ballot and lie.
I don't know. I feel like it's become pretty. I feel like everybody's got their cards on the table nowadays. I don't think there's that many people like playing it close to the chest.
Is there a third contender?
I saw somebody, a social media creator yesterday, write in Playboy Cardi. Because you can write in whoever you want. Yeah, or Harambe got like a little percentage of the vote in 26. You can write in anyway.
Did.
And somebody was calling for
America,
the dude.
baby.
Yeah.
Wait, so what would happen if, let's say, Harambe got enough votes?
Take him up. Put him in the Oval Office.
You got to say that he
No, you're lying.
rightfully
100%.
won.
Signing bills into action.
100%.
You'd have
Bro, we got
to.
a fucked up situation over here. But you have a fucked up situation.
Okay, wait. So wait. All right, Logan Paul. Everyone just put Logan Paul,
Yeah, he'd win.
Yeah.
and then
Oval Office, baby.
you're just
Make
President.
laws.
Yeah, we
Making
got a
laws.
real voting system.
First things first. Figure out how to get rid of school shootings. Come up with a creative solution to school shootings. First.
I thought you'd instantly go, everyone must have a prime
and a lunchly.
and a lunch.
That's second.
Yeah, okay. So as in like remove all competition.
Gatorade outlawed.
Yeah.
Lunchables outlawed. Punishable by death. By the way. Sorry, bro. That's a joke because I think I might run for president one day. So don't use that against me in your slander campaigns.
Nah, I can already see the
But Donald Trump kind of
I can see the TikTok.
Donald Trump kind of like opened the gates for that to be a possibility.
Yeah, he did. Nothing's
You know what
impossible.
I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
Because when he first ran in your same like tone, when he first ran for president, I don't think I've ever talked about this on the show before, but on Facebook, I didn't even have Instagram. It wasn't a huge thing for me. I wrote that if I put up a status, if Donald Trump wins the presidency, I will dress up as a chicken and wash every single one of my Facebook's friends' cars. Dressed as a chicken. 1,652 people.
Man, you probably pulled that one.
And there's no, it's still up. And there's one dude in Milford, Connecticut, David Eisenman. I'll say his name right now.
Jeez.
And he posts pretty much once a month tagging me like, hey, motherfucker, when are you washing all of our cars? and it still gets like a ton of engagement like every time because people really, I really should do it.
Yeah, you should.
Like you should come shoot it. We should do that.
You promised him.
I really did, dude. But that's how wild a chicken. But that's how and he makes these like really bad photoshops of a chicken head with my face on it. And he posts those.
You know him personally?
But I could probably find one.
Is he a Facebook friend?
He's a town folk. He's a town folk. He's older. He's in his 60s.
When I was coming up on Vine, there was another kid at our school who was coming up on Vine, and I tweeted at him. I was like, referring to me, Jake, and him. I was like, if one of us gets Vine famous, we need to make sure we all get Vine famous. And we just left that motherfucker in the dust. In the dust, bro. He still tweets at me to this day. He's like, bro, what happened to this text? I'm like, bro, I don't know. You didn't want it. He didn't make Vines. What's his name? Oh man, I guess that's
Well, so okay.
Poor guy.
I'm guessing. Well, I don't know if you guys are gonna say who you're voting for, but like, let's say the person who you're not voting for wins. Would you do a certain thing?
One of the reasons why I don't get like super like into this whole thing is just because I tweeted about it the other day too. I just think this has become really corny. Like I just really
cringe.
I just
The presidential election is L.
I
Bro,
It's so like zero risk. I just feel like this like celebritization of politics has become so fucking corny, dude. Like I'm sorry, it's just
yeah. What's
if what we get out of voting is the right to spend our lives talking about who we're voting for, that doesn't seem like that much of a win to me. Like that just seems like such a shit thing to have to talk about every day. Like all these people who are completely and utterly unfucking qualified to even have the conversation to begin with, and I have to have that dialogue every day. I'd rather talk about other shit like drippy cheese.
Okay, but you're the one who brought up this public.
No. I wanted to know JJ's thoughts as an outsider.
No, you love it. You and your sister love politics.
Well,
You love it.
I personally believe that we should vote for whoever will lower my taxes the most.
Yeah.
And so that's why I am. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it. But
Well, I mean, I guess compared to England, we're quite tame. We're quite boring. You know,
Not anymore.
no, you're not. Do
no.
you want to know why you're not?
Why?
Because you're on Britain's Got Talent.
What?
Do you want the political reason, and then we should get into that?
That makes no sense.
No, you're on Britain's Got Talent. I'm trying to change the.
No, last thing, because I always wanted to ask
Gotta
about
move
this.
on. He loves it. Mike loves it, bro. Stop.
No, last thing, because the only chance I'll ever get to ask about this. Your political system is not boring because you have the parliament, and it's the most exciting thing in the world because they yell at each other. Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know about the parliament, but like,
They yell at each other.
Yeah, but it's just so dull, bro.
So you're on the same page as us.
What? That
You
was
just don't really want to talk about politics.
Well, I just don't really care. Like, I guess I care to the degree of voting.
You pay your TV tax, your TV license fee.
Yeah, I pay everything.
What happens if you don't pay your TV license fee in the
They
UK?
take your TV.
What? Well, they just send me letters. Just keep sending.
Dear
me letters.
JJ.
You know about TV license?
I don't.
Bro. Can you explain this to him?
So basically, I think it's quite outdated now because a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. There's a various amount of people who don't even watch TV anymore. So, you know, back in the day, or even to this day, people have to pay a fee to be able to watch TV.
If you have a TV, you have to pay a TV license fee. If you have a TV.
So obviously everyone has a TV, every single person, but it was mainly for, I think it was the 4 or 5 channels. So BBC One,
Yeah.
BBC Two, ITV, Channel 4, and Channel 5.
Government programs. To fund the government programs to watch on your TV. Even if you're not watching them, you have to pay a TV license fee. And if you do not,
No.
come to your door and demand that you pay a TV license.
If you don't watch TV, you don't have to pay.
Wait,
What if you have it?
If you have a TV, it's fine. You don't have to pay.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty
No.
sure.
I think if you even have it.
I'm pretty sure if you watch the 5 channels, you have to pay the TV license.
But how would they know what you're watching?
If you have a line in,
If you have a line in.
so like if
Yeah.
you get TV.
you have to pay your TV tax whether you watch TV or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what
how
are-
much is it? Like 180 a year? It just I know people in the UK are like really upset about this.
Yeah, they're really annoyed. It's just like,
It's like paying for cable, but for the free TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like, what if you don't watch those channels? The UK makes their citizens pay anyways. I know that a lot of people in the UK are really upset about which, and I bring it up because like, bro, not every government's got it figured out. Like we're still trying to just.
No governments do.
I don't know.
Maybe
Like Switzerland.
Finland.
Finland.
Yeah.
as well
no,
as
the Nordic countries have it figured out.
Switzerland, etc. They're pretty good.
What shows do you even get on those channels? Do you get Doctor Strange? What's the show called?
Wait,
I-
you just said
I don't watch, but
What?
BBC.
BBC Two.
Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, Britain's Got
yeah.
Talent.
Yeah, you got that.
You brought the energy. How is it?
Bro, I thought it was fantastic.
Really?
I really enjoyed it.
Any like cool acts? Can you talk?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can talk about
Probably
anything.
not. Oh.
But I pressed the golden buzzer, which
on the
basically-
first day,
On the first day, yeah.
didn't you all?
No. 3 of us did. 1 didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't say who you pressed it for.
No.
Damn.
But it's a lot went down. Like there's so many funny moments. And the thing is, like, it was so cool because everyone was just gassed that I was there. They were like, bro, like you've brought the energy.
For sure.
Everyone loves your vibe. It's just like you've given BGT new life. You know, it'd be so sick if you could come back, you know,
I'll put it like this, bro. I didn't even know there was a Britain's Got Talent.
Well, yeah.
I've heard of America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
First,
Yeah. And then it came from us.
Britain's
Yeah.
Got Talent started the trend.
And then you've had so many different countries have got talent. Yeah.
is it fun? Are you liking it?
Oh, bro, I thought it was so sick. And it's just, bro, I like latched onto it like Dr. Water. It was just easy, seamless.
You bring the energy in that shit.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it's, you know, I mean, no offense to everyone, but like, you know, I'm a bit younger than everyone. So I'm able to, you know, do stuff, you know, be active, go on stage, you know, go nuts, etc. So like, I felt like I was able to just be myself, have fun. And they didn't like criticize me for it. They were just like, we want you to be you. And I was like, cool. And then I just did. So like, at some points, people would just come on. I'd be like, no. And they're just there like, what is going on? We've never had anyone do this. I'm like, oh, this is nothing. Like, yeah, I see Drewski do this and all that. It's
Bro,
just easy.
Drewski's what is like could have been records.
Yeah, bro, so funny.
So
I think he's a fucking genius. I love
actually.
it. Yeah, it's so funny, man.
we watch all of his little recaps.
Yeah.
And when he shuts people down like as soon as they walk in because of like,
Yeah.
like nah, get him out of here.
No.
Well, it'd be so cool to have him on like America's Got Talent.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro, like.
But you're
But
seeing
the thing is, you have to be, I guess, to a certain degree, careful because these people are like talented and like they've devoted a lot of time and effort into
you
this
just don't
time.
like their hair.
And if I'm just there like, bro, like it's on TV, it's different. You know, on YouTube, you can just get away with it,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
On TV, bro, you have like a psychologist there to, you know, talk to them after.
Whoa.
You know, you've got to have people look after them, this, that. There's a lot more to it.
Right.
And like, you know, if they...
Is there, bro? Because in America, like I just saw that kid on TikTok who can catch a marshmallow in his mouth from like, a neat distance. He made it on America's Got Talent
No way.
for catching marshmallows in his mouth.
God.
His
that's
buddy
so
was on
sick.
like the second floor, like
Yeah.
like 100 feet, just throwing these marshmallows. He caught every single one. So like, I don't know. Does he need a psychologist if he doesn't win?
100%.
Why?
Because that could be very dramatic.
Yeah. But... God, I wish we had that. Yeah.
What,
Oh my
psychologist?
God.
After I get off this show, like I need to talk to somebody.
Wait, JJ, what's going on with you in that show is like I feel like it's super emblematic of like the desire of mainstream media to include like social media. You're seeing it so much right now, like so much. Like McDonald's, like back to McDonald's with Kai. This show with you, like. There's so many different like platforms and programs that are starting to include social media stuff. Like even what SNL's been doing over the past like couple months since they did a Keith Lee impression, they did a Call Her Daddy impression. Like I think people are starting to really finally fucking 10, 12 years late start to realize that social
I
media
remember
runs.
where, you know, back in the day, I was there like wanting to do this stuff and they were just like closing the door.
Now they want you.
No.
Need.
And
It's not even want.
It's
It's
want, need. Yeah,
100%, bro. Because think about it. Like, you know the most important thing in the world to me.
Lazy Rivers,
Okay, give me number 2.
hamburgers,
All right, take number 3.
Prime.
Well, lunch lead.
lunch lead.
It's very important to me.
Hold on.
It's
I really want to guess, Mike. Crack?
that was a while back. That's like a 7 now.
I'm gonna guess Blue Chew.
No, I love Blue Chew, but it's not also that. It's a game show.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. It's very important to me, and I've been and I really recently have been trying to reach out to Jeopardy nonstop. At Jeopardy, if you're watching this, please listen to my
They're
pleas.
definitely watching.
I have tweeted at you guys. I believe that there is a widened, wet, gaping hole.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't need to be that graphic. In the game show market. Okay, think about it for a second. When old folks come home, they eat their supper, they sit in a recliner to watch their favorite program. What are those programs? Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Now, you may say, well, I don't watch those programs, but millions and millions of people do. What is going to be the new game show for the next generation, Gen Z, right? So at the very least, I think that Jeopardy should try their luck with us and do a creator tournament.
No, because you have to be smart to do that. You're the only person who knows like who the Italian
Prime ministers.
who the Italian dictator was in World War II.
Yeah.
Which is
Mussolini.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is this. I would like a chance to go head to head versus creators like, who's that one lady that does the foods where she does food reviews?
Rosanna Rosanna Paxano.
Yeah, that one. I would like to go head to head with her in a combat sports arena.
That's completely different than what we were just talking about for a while.
By the way, I love Rosanna, man. You know, do I want to say this? Okay, this was like years ago. This is one of the reasons why I followed her. I actually had like a low-key crush on her.
Really?
Yeah.
Which do you into?
Not anymore, but
Wait, really?
yeah, back in
That's
the
so
day.
endearing. That's insane.
Yeah.
Now she's talking shit about your company. That's crazy.
No, it's kind of weird.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, yeah, she could do her thing, man. Let her do her thing.
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yo,
When she saw that, she must have been jumping,
lit up.
bro.
She must have been like,
Yo.
yes!
Yo, Roseanne and Barb.
Oh my God!
Bro, going at you guys or at Beast, you could get so many likes. You could be showered in likes. Bro, some of these, she got like two.
So annoying,
She
man.
got
Oh,
like
come
two.
on, bro. Who
Like,
cares, bro?
I know, but it is funny.
It is, dude. It is a guaranteed way to get a shitload of attention.
yeah.
Even Lunchly now. Lunchly's in. Like, man, you want to say something and get some likes?
Yeah.
Just tweet about Lunchly.
but the difference.
Actually, this is something else I learned from you.
Yeah.
Back when we were fighting.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you this back there. Back when we were fighting, I would sometimes like flame you with what I thought was like a banger tweet. I'd tweet it and be like, oh, this one's gonna hurt his feelings.
Oh, really?
Got him. And bro, you would just favorite that shit. You would favorite something that I thought was like a dagger. And I remember sitting at home like, what the? It was such a mind fuck to me. I was like, no. What do you mean he likes it?
Yeah.
No, this was like, I was supposed to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
And so now I've started favoriting shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause I realized like, bro, this shit don't matter.
Yeah,
What the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
am I-
yeah.
You want to ratio me? Me too. I want you to ratio me.
Yeah.
favorite.
I feel like if you really want to get to me, you'll never know what actually gets to me. Yeah, 'cause I just don't put that out in public. Yeah.
You basically said nothing there. You said if you want to get to me, you'll never know.
Well, yeah, it's true.
He's mysterious.
Yeah.
Mysterious.
Yeah. Honestly, like with all of this, you want to just be in that fine line where people don't know if you're serious or not. Kind of like Speed. You know how he's just a weird guy, but then you meet him and he's like still a bit weird, but he's normal, but he's just like, I don't know what you are. And, you know, he just does stupid, crazy shit all the time.
It barks.
Barks at people, but then he's talking to you normally and like, what are you?
Yeah.
But there's intrigue.
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
interest behind it.
On your tweet about the actor for Tom Holland,
Yes.
and wrote a disclaimer. I am kidding, by the way.
Yeah. So
What's your mind when you think about saying that?
So with that, because I knew I'd hit a completely different audience that won't understand what I'm talking about, that's why I was like, okay, this could be way bigger and not be beneficial because I'm not promoting anything. So that's why I was like, this isn't helping with anything.
That's another note I took from you.
Yeah.
When you kind of play into that negativity and fuel that fire that eventually only helps you.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I get into these battles like for no fucking reason other
Yeah,
than like,
so with you going at Tommy,
I really had to look myself in the mirror and go, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh, that was
What?
crazy.
What am I doing?
I was
Bro,
like, you're
bro,
just
I
helping
texted
him.
Yo, I texted him, JJ. I texted him, and I was like, he's like, because by the way, this is the same exercise I would do with the daggers he would throw.
Yeah.
Like we would sit there and I would be like, I don't know, man. He sends me this one. I go, hey man, He's like 13 years old. I need you to do me a favor and just let this one go. And he'll write like, bet, that's facts. And then like an hour later, I see the tweet. And I'm like, bro, what?
Because I'm a
what
dumbass.
happened,
I'm a
bro?
dumbass. And honestly, with Tommy, bro,
Yeah.
Tommy, you hurt me. You've hurt my feelings, Tommy. I don't know. I really don't know what I was doing there. But no, to be honest with Tommy, that situation hurt. I felt like inclined to respond because like I had a really good relationship with this kid. Like he would hit me up a lot, and we'd engage, and like I thought he was going to be this successful creator. I still do. And then he just flamed the fuck out of me for an ill-placed ad. I don't see where the fucking ads go in our show, you know? No, but I'm taking the heat as I deserve to get flamed, which is fine. But from Tommy, me and him got along. What happened?
You're like,
so
I thought he was my guy.
I thought I did. And so I was a little hurt, and I responded like a child, which was just so stupid. But
I told you not to.
I should have been promoting Lunchly or something like that's the mistake I made. I'm not gonna. I learned like I'm just not gonna feed into this shit unless it's benefiting me in some way, and that was just so stupid.
Yeah, and I feel also like, you know, not all the time. You can sometimes punch up, but I feel like sometimes you always want to like punch up.
You got to punch up.
Yeah.
Have to punch up.
But then,
but I hear what you're.
But
I
then
hear what he's saying.
make sure you punch up to someone that you know you can like battle with.
Like Messi, who some is fucking suing us for copying us. How is that possible? How is that possible?
Honestly, what is going on?
Bro, I get the text, Messi's drink Moss Plus suing Prime Did he copy us?
Yeah, listen.
How is that possible, bro?
What was it that you created like a non-competitive, like, so basically your product was, how does it work?
I'll explain it to you. He's asking for, I think it's called like a rush judgment. He's asking the courts to determine as soon as possible whether or not he is indeed infringing on our trademark. Now, we haven't officially accused him of infringing on our trademark. There have been conversations I can't speak much on, but they ultimately decided that instead of reaching a resolution behind the scenes, they'd rather just bring it to the court and say, here, judge, you decide if we are indeed copying Prime. Because can you imagine they went 2 years selling this product, and then when we hit them with a lawsuit and they have 2 years worth of like profits and stuff to because they did indeed infringe on our trademark.
Yeah, but who the fuck wants to buy that shit anyways?
Well, I'll tell you.
Who?
People will think it's Prime. People will tag us on Instagram thinking they're buying Prime, or what's more, a messy version of Prime. Just like we sponsor our athletes like Holland or like an artist, whatever. They think it's like his Spanish version of Prime. In Latin countries, they think it's the Latin version of Prime, and it's just Messi's partner with us.
Wait, so it's called, does that just mean it's called More Plus?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid as fuck.
So it's like, technically it's like more, or like plus. That's kind of stupid.
A little redundant.
It's like redundant, dude.
A little bit. I mean, would I let the resolution be? Oh no, we have a plan. I'm sure it'll make global headlines. Anyways, I guess we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I just am no longer fazed by headlines. It's the reaction always like, all right, shit.
Yeah.
What? It's just a weird times.
It's very weird. I want to ask you, like, what's it like being a dad?
Man, it's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Have you cleaned nappies?
Yeah, clean.
Have you thrown poo at Nina?
Not yet, but I've been. She wants to sometimes throw poo at me.
Okay.
Because dude, it's really hard.
Yeah.
On the mother.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it firsthand now, and like everyone always says, like parenting is the hardest job. And by the way, we're like 25 days in, so we're not even in the thick of it. But dude, it's like the shit that women go through. I said this before.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. Like she has to wake up every 3 hours to feed, even at night sometimes, and the baby doesn't know what night and day is. So we'll be up every 3 hours for 2 hours from the periods of 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. We aren't sleeping. I'm just up next to her to make her feel like she's not alone.
Yeah.
She's not, but it's heavy, dude. It's heavy, dude. And we got a little bit of a complicated baby. She cries, bro.
Yeah.
And then we just feel bad and like we want to help her, but she's just so precious and like helpless. And I don't want that to sound like condescending, but she literally cannot do anything without our help.
Yeah.
And so like the amount of love we have for her is infinite, but I have to be honest, it's difficult. And we even have a baby nurse. I found a new one.
Yeah.
I found a new one who's great, who's helping us. Thank God. And I'm privileged and
You
blessed
said
to
you
say
fired
that.
you fired the first one.
Yeah, I told the story, but apparently it's an occupation with a high turnover rate because like you're dealing with someone's kid.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's like if you have to like stay in the same house as them and like you're a roommate and like a caretaker, it's a very interesting merging of people in a dynamic that if it does not work, you gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta go.
Have you ever thought about maybe as opposed to exchanging the nurse, maybe exchanging the baby?
No, I can't because I just love her so much. I love her so much. And I wouldn't get rid of Esme ever.
I find it quite interesting. Like, you know, out of all species, humans or babies, like human babies, are just the most pathetic.
The most pathetic.
Oh,
the slowest to develop, by the way.
Like, what the hell?
Dude, I said this to Nina. I said, yo, if you took like a baby ape
Yeah.
right now and our baby, the little ape is actually capable of doing more.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, if you took a human baby, nothing about this creature would indicate, oh, this will be the smartest species that we know of on our planet one day. And it takes a while.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet the time that it takes a brain to develop is directly correlated to the end intelligence of the species, I think.
Yeah, it's got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
A ton to learn. Have you ever thought when it's crying, maybe, because my dad used to try this with me, you say, keep it up and I'll give you something to cry about? Because my dad always used to say that to me, bro. And if I didn't stop crying, it might work.
What we do is we kind of like will maybe sometimes roast her a little bit behind the scenes.
Oh, got it.
Like nothing. Well, nothing could be that bad. You're full. You got a clean diaper. Like,
Yeah, what's your problem?
What's going on? It's not that bad,
Yeah.
ladies. So she's a drama queen. For
So at what point will you do a wrestling move on her?
I've kind of already begun.
Okay. Okay.
I'm teaching her how to walk.
Okay.
She's not even a month old. She's almost balancing on her own.
Okay.
Yeah, Nina's she's
So you haven't suplexed her?
not yet. She's too little.
Okay.
Like I said, bro, she's kind of a drama queen. Like I could see me suplexing her and get her getting really upset.
Fair, fair.
Did you guys see that dog that climbed the top of the pyramid
I did.
to bark?
Oh, I heard about
To
that.
bark at birds. That's insane.
That's what I would do if I were a
That's
dog.
crazy, bro.
Great position for it.
Yeah. There's videos of it too.
So did they like get the dog down? Or
Yeah, how does that?
I think he just came back down.
did the dog get fined?
No, but I think it did go for a camel ride after that. I don't really know where to go with that story. I just thought it was so wild that he climbed all the way to the top of the pyramid.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's wild. Elon Musk landing a 19-story spaceship
Oh yeah.
on a pair of chopsticks. And the robots he's releasing.
Oh, mate.
Humanoid robots?
I'm sorry. The memes from,
Oh yeah.
from the robots have been amazing.
I was rolling up.
Yeah.
Weed.
Yeah, yeah.
You just have
Like, and it's just looking at you while rolling up weed. Like, is this all you made me do? Like, I could literally save your time and effort for everything, and you want me just rolling weed.
I mean, every guy had that. When you saw those robots walk out, I would assume every man in the world had the same thought.
I'm gonna fuck one of those things.
Yeah, how long until this thing can fuck? Like literally, I'm pretty sure every dude, like imagine the idea of getting into an argument with one of them. You just turn it off. And just go back.
No,
about
I'm
your
right
day.
off.
Yeah, you just turn it off. Go play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for like 12 hours.
Yeah, no, a few days.
Yeah.
And then you turn my on, and it's still going.
Arguing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, it's
You
it's
just
fine.
reboot it.
Yeah, yeah.
You update it.
We are laughing right now.
It's coming.
It's-
Literally.
It is inevitable that there will be sex robots in the future. Now the question is, if you walk into your boy's house and you see one of these sex robots, is it like, hey, bro, you good? Or is it like,
Yo,
yo, do you mind if I take
No,
it?
no, you can't. No, that's his girl. That's his girl.
Is it though?
Technically, yeah. And also, I do want to say this, bro. When that happens, and by the way, we're equally in trouble. Cause like, don't think they're only gonna have vaginas.
oh no.
Bro, are you
wait,
serious?
oh,
we're all
shit.
we're all screwed. Everybody's on the line here, but I will say it in a male sense. When they put these things out, real women, and their normal sex game is going to be completely defunct and outdated. Imagine the capabilities
God, yeah.
of a robot that could create a silicone-based lubricated whirlpool in their mouth.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Gosh.
That is set to a specific user-generated temperature. It's definitely going to be more. It definitely is going to be more for the men, and I'll tell you why. Because maybe a millennium in the future when the AI really catches up, but women, unlike men, really, really, really rely on that emotional connection.
Yeah.
And so they will have trouble even with a robot who can produce 4,400 strokes of torque force per minute. It's a lot of strokes, but they'll be very metallic strokes. They'll be cold steel strokes. They won't
There's
be
no love
loving.
in them strokes.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
Now, men get off on a mechanical. I almost said 3 different words there. A mechanical procedure.
Yeah, it's
Gluck
transactional.
9000. The Gluck 9000.
Yeah.
I mean, coined by one of our biggest political podcasts and pundits right now, Miss Alex Cooper, who I believe is having Benjamin Netanyahu on the podcast next week. Benjamin Netanyahu on Call Her Daddy will go down as one of the greatest episodes ever.
sure.
I think we're talking about all kinds of anal sex.
Yep.
But for men, it is a mechanical thing, and sex robots can surely complete that procedure. Like, imagine if when the girl robot puts her hands together, it creates like a vortex.
Yo, you've thought about that.
No, I'm just coming up with it on the spot, but
I have a theory. All right, ready?
All right.
You know about UAPs? UFOs, like unidentified aerial
okay,
phenomena.
yeah.
just
And
call them UFOs, dude. You're not fucking lucky.
I was like, what's a UAP?
I actually don't think it's aerial.
Was it UMP, the gun?
No, that's Call of
Excuse me,
Duty.
hold on. What did you say?
No, you can say it out loud.
Who says?
Chest out when you say
Who
it.
said it? No, but why? Who says?
Try to say
Oh, okay.
All right, here's my theory.
What, you're
Ready?
not enjoing this? I'm having the time of my life, and
Yeah,
you want
it's
to
Yeah,
stop.
what, I don't
Pretty good.
understand what's happening. I know. Well,
I like
don't
when you
play
do the
accordion
squids.
again.
No, it's 2 squids going away from each other. Squid hands. Squid hands. Okay, fine. I'm actually gonna steal this. I do like this. All right. Okay, here's my theory. Ready? I think that these unidentified aerial phenomena are the next evolution, or perhaps the 2 evolutions of our race. I think they're just us in the future. And I think us in the future looks like, ready? You take the evolution chart from ape to man.
Okay.
Okay? What's next? What is it? The answer is
Robots.
half man, half machine.
Okay.
Genuinely, I believe the next iteration of our next evolution of the most intelligent beings on this planet will be half man, half machine.
I can see that.
You see how advanced AI is getting.
what do you mean?
You see
No,
Neuralink
it
is
already
coming.
exists.
We're talking about
Your
fucking
right hand
robots.
is gone already.
No, but Mike, this AI lodged in your head.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like that.
Yeah.
And so I think humans, Homo sapiens, as we know them, in 100 years, will be rivaled by a half man, half machine, robotic, artificially intelligent creature. That will be the future of what exists on planet Earth.
Whoa.
Clip it. In 100 years, shit, man.
I think it's gonna be a half human, half horse.
Huh? No. But say again. It's a time capsule message for my future self. But this species will be so fucking advanced, they'll be able to do things like create gravity, which is how those UAPs can fly so fast. They create their own gravity.
Wait, but
They
I don't
warp
understand.
time
So
and
what are you
space.
talking about? You're saying that these super intelligent life forms from the future are visiting us now?
No, they're not. I'm saying they're not
Wait.
from the future.
We are them.
I'm saying in the same way that we put on Netflix and watch Planet Earth and we are observing a pack of gorillas in their natural habitat and like taking notes on them and
So
studying
where are
them,
they
whatever.
living?
I believe
So where are they living?
this advanced version of us that already exists and is on this planet is watching us.
What do you mean?
As
Where
we
are
speak.
they?
Wait, yeah.
Where
wait.
are they?
That's the
Right now,
thing.
man.
In a fucking
They're
cave
so
in
advanced.
Uganda?
They have technology that allows them to cloak themselves.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Swear to
that-
God,
that's
I
just
would
there.
bet money on it.
They're just
He
there
could be
sitting,
right there.
Just
How much
staring.
money? How much money you trying to put?
100.
Bucks?
Yeah.
I'll take it right now. Dude, where are they? They're nowhere,
Cloaked.
dude.
Cloaked.
I would feel
Explain the UAPs then, Mike. You know how fast these things can move?
Okay. Okay.
We don't got to get into it.
Well, I think that's a bit ludicrous, but
What do you think they are? What do you think they are?
okay.
No, but I
I do
believe
agree.
aliens
I do agree that we will become like human / robot, and then the next stage is conquer the universe.
I don't disagree.
We're gonna go to different planets, and we're gonna see different species,
Yep.
and we're gonna become the UFOs of different species.
Just sounds like Dune.
Well, yeah, we got to entertain ourselves. You know, we would use all the life source and resources of Earth, and it's like, all right, let's go over to that universe.
Nah,
Yep.
I got my money.
Oh,
On,
let's
I
go
got
to
my
that
money on a
galaxy.
cataclysmic human event first. We got too.
Probably.
Unfortunately,
You're
bro,
probably
we're
right.
too fucking stupid.
Probably
There's so many other
Yeah.
planets out there with people that don't do the shit we do to each other. We're just
That's
too
actually not-
dumb,
that's-
bro.
I don't think it's true.
Oh, you think they do it on other planets?
I
too?
think Earth is the I think Earth is the shit, and I think everything is cyclical, including the nature of the universe and the universe itself, which is in the shape of a sphere, ever expanding until it's not and it implodes on itself. I could do this all day, boys. I've thought about all of it.
Well, I mean,
Why is every planet spherical? That's a celestial shape, a god shape, a sphere. Everything is a sphere, even an atom.
so
in
I
many
don't,
ways, a sphere.
we might be able to be faster than the universe expanding. Maybe we might be able to reach the end of the universe, and then
what's
see
outside of it?
outside of it.
You want to know the problem with that?
Well,
It's infinite.
It's actually not.
Well,
It has an edge.
yeah.
It's ever expanding, but the universe does have an ending. And my guess is it's spherical.
yeah, but that's
I'm
just
right.
But then imagine
Yeah,
that,
that's
but
your
imagine
guess.
that
And
we
you're
go out
Logan
and then
Paul.
it's just another universe.
Yes, exactly.
That's
No,
called
yes.
that's multiverse
Yes.
theory.
Holy shit.
Yes,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden where they're like, oh my God, that'd be sick.
Time is created, bro. Time is created.
But then imagine we are able to control time. That's when you become a real god.
You know when you can do that?
Whoa.
When you can create your own gravity. Because you can warp time and space.
Whoa.
Yeah. And there are machines allegedly, like Bob Lazar talks about this when he was working at the Area 51. He was on Joe Rogan. He's the guy who like essentially was a whistleblower for the alien technology that is already on our planet.
Yeah.
He was attempting to reverse engineer a machine that could create its own gravity. And when you can do that, because gravity is such a powerful force, and also
Yeah.
no one really knows what it is, you literally warp space and time to defy physics, or rather expand physics in a way that we don't understand yet.
Whoa.
All right. Shit, man. That's crazy. And by the way, we are the ones to figure all this out. I know people are watching this going, those guys got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should listen to them.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
AP Physics got a 5. I'm serious.
Shit, bro.
And I got my associate's degree at community college, Gateway Community College.
All right.
What are you asking me? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I did have this queued up. As you guys heard last week, Liam Payne from the popular group One Direction, who was a guest on the show, tragically lost his life. And, you know, too soon, too early at a very young age. It's a very sad event that I know saddened a lot of people. And
It's crazy because he's the same age as me.
yeah.
So bro, it just like it didn't feel real. It was just like, what? No, it doesn't make sense. Like it just happened. So yeah, it was just.
And there's a lot, I think there's like a lot of details like kind of still coming out about what exactly happened, toxicology, so on and so forth. But I mean, regardless, it's obviously a super tragic event.
Yeah.
I really liked Liam.
Yeah.
I thought our podcast with him was cool. And even afterwards, like we exchanged numbers and like texted, and I really got along with him. We went to a concert together, like I think that night. And yeah, I mean, condolences out to his family and his friends, because it is so sad. The one thing I do want to say is apparently there were reports of him being a little erratic in like the hotel lobby, and they knew he was like not in a good state of mind and just sent him back up to his room, which like if you're the hotel, I could see why like that's what you do with like a rowdy guest. Yeah. But I would encourage people to just check on your neighbor. Like if you see someone going through it, even if they are a stranger, like you gotta not be afraid to go up to them and be like, hey, are you okay? Or like, can I talk to you for a second? And even I think back to like Kevin Hines, who survived the fall off the Golden Gate Bridge, and he was talking about his drive on the bus. And I asked him, I was like, what do you like wish someone would have said to you? And it was just like, hey, like, are you okay? Yeah. Or like, can I help you? Or just engage in conversation. I feel like people are often like afraid of that interaction or afraid of that of thy neighbor. And I feel like humanity could do a lot of good if we kind of just extended a helping hand sometimes, even if it feels like a little scary.
But this for sure, and all is great and right. But this didn't really like come out of nowhere though, right? Like he's had some.
Yeah, I guess there was signs here and there that he wasn't okay, and he hasn't been okay for
a long time,
for quite a while now. But I don't think anyone ever expected him to just pass away, to actually die.
Well, I mean, one of the other issues with knowing that someone has a problem, whether it's mental or substance related, is like, you can't really do anything about it besides be there for them and make sure that they know that you love them and that you're there for them. But other than that, like it's a very personal fight.
You can try and take them to see a therapist, rehab.
You can encourage them, but at the end of the day, it's a personal choice.
It's dude, it's so hard. And you're right, it is a personal choice. And like that battle will always be like understandable to oneself, and to like intervene in that and be like, oh, like here's how you get out of it is much easier said than done. But like he just shouldn't have been left alone in his room. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like it's as easy as that. If someone like even just delayed his trip up to his room, it doesn't need to happen at the age of 31. It just doesn't. Yeah, that was kind of like a little learning I took out of it. Like I've been in situations in public where I like see someone crying. Yeah. Like literally just go up to him. There's no shame in being like, hey, are you good? Everything okay? It's just you never know how that'll affect somebody.
Yeah, that in a one-time thing, it makes a ton of sense. It's just unfortunately for people that are around it for a long time, there's only like so much you can kind of like put up with. And it becomes this like great struggle between wanting to like coddle and then wanting to cut off to protect your own sanity. And so it's really hard to like ask someone to always be there babysitting someone and watching an addict or a mental health sufferer, because it takes such a toll on the life of the person that you're asking to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so like really at the end of the day, it comes down to making sure they know that you're there for them. But the idea that you're ever going to always be able to be with someone all the time, it's basically just sacrificing your life for theirs. And it's an unfair ask.
They have to decide. They have to decide themselves.
Not to end on such a sad note.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Liam, man. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for joining us, JJ.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
JJ.
Hit that subscribe button, guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.